The 7-star basic pool has been updated. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Not my words, Fleetwood Mac's in their song, was it White Lies? I think it was. Anyway, so we were all excited, weren't we? It was the night before Christmas, or the night before the update, and everybody's looking forward to that particular 7-star basic updating with a load of new champions actually entered into them. The list of them you can be seeing. That's not proper English, is it? You can see is right here. There's lots of champions that have been entered into this particular crystal. A lot of new champions are going into the basic. Very handy for those. They've got selectors, and also because we're still running the Cyber Weekend deals, I don't know if that then applies to the grab of selecting the class-based 7 stars and stuff like that. But let's be honest, like if you're like searching for in the class crystal, it's like pissing in the wind. You know, you don't know where it's going to land. What do you think? Like, are you going to get like some of the newer champions? Possibly, but 9 times out of 10, you're probably going to get something you don't want to get. So the selectors are normally the way to go with it. There's not many. Like, I opened up a ton of them on the channel, but and I did explain the reason that I decided to do it is I've already got a lot of the champions at 7-star, and that's not being kind of like arrogant or anything. It's just like is what it is. Like I've just got a lot of the champions I want to get, and ones that I do want to get I have picked up. There's probably about 2 or 3 that I actually want to actually make a difference, whether it be for Battlegrounds deck or for Alliance Wars defense, or just because I want to grab the champion as a 7-star. Ultimately, I'm chasing new champions rather than older champions or champions that haven't entered into the 7-star. Like stupid ones, like, well, not stupid ones, like Kingpin or Hercules or stuff like that. Champions that either are likely to go into 7-star, now we know, and ones that aren't. Let's face it. So a lot of you have, and I have been kind of like just reading in on like some 7-star based chatter. A lot of people I've been searching for these ones right here, whether it be Carnage, Civil Warrior, Gwenpool, Invisible Woman, Ultron, Nightcrawler, Captain Marvel, Mr. Sinister from the Saga and Rare Champions, Cull Obsidian, Sabretooth, Anti-Venom, Viv Vision, Night Thrasher, Dr. Voodoo, Medusa, Black Panther, Sentry, Purgatory, Sentinel, Deadpool, X-Force, and I think that's it. Oh, and Isophene. Well, no, that's in the next Titan. It might be in the Titan one right now. Anyway, have seen like a lot of people going like, I just opened up a load. And this is big. Like if you've opened up some of these right now, you're probably wondering to yourself, why have I not seen any of the 7-stars? And Kabam did an oopsie. They have a bug, a pretty big bug, and something that I don't know how they're going to correctly compensate this. Because we're talking about not just about 1, 2, or 3. Like people would have hoarded, I don't know, about between 10 and 20, maybe even upwards of 30 plus to get some of these newer champions, right? A lot of players are calling out for the refund of those particular crystals. And you're quite right, because that's why people have hoarded the crystals they had, or shards that they had for this. They were given assurances by an in-game mail that that was the case. But it is indeed broken, and this is pretty. To me, I think this is pretty bad. Like this is pretty bad in kind of like scale of things. And this is a very kind of like quick reaction from Kabam. They've said the following, which is there was an issue this morning with the crystal rollover where some champions were not included in a 7-star base pool update. They were, however, added to the class pool. So if you've opened up any of the class-based 7-stars, as we said, those are where you're likely to get them or get a chance at them. But the other side of things is it's not good. It's really not good. This is pretty bad, to be honest. The team is currently discussing compensation and will update you shortly on the path forward. We apologize for the inconvenience. Yeah, what can you say? This is... It's a shame, really, because Kabam were doing relatively well on kind of like getting a good kind of like rapport going back with the community and stuff. But now they have to get this resolved by Friday before the live stream, because they'll want to give a good PR fluff to all the new things and exciting things that are coming to the game in December and of course into the future. And especially off the back of the Summoners Fest, like it's bad when it's like because now we're back to kind of questioning stuff. So on compensation, like I think that for this, here's a tricky one. If Kabam are like, oh, we'll just give people like another 10, another 20 that they've already invested in, there's going to have to be this line drawn, isn't it? Because it's Kabam will give out, and they probably will do. They'll probably give like, if you spent 20, we'll give you 20 back, 7 stars. That's what I think they'll do. Is it fair? Oh, man, that is questionable. It's questionable, isn't it? Because like someone could get a bit more of an advantage. That they're going to get a load of signatures. I suppose not great for those that want a max signature those, or kind of like. Anyway, it's a sticky situation. It's not mine to resolve. It's up to Kabam to resolve this one because, you know, they made the oopsie whoopsie and poopsie for this. But yeah, I just don't. Yes, it's really bad. But I'm gonna like leave it to you. What are your thoughts on this matter in question? It's not great, is it? I just don't think that this will be resolved. Well, it's not going to get resolved now, is it? So you've spent those crystals and they're not going to get resolved. In terms of learning lessons, this is it's history repeated. Sadly, it's the same again. Yeah, I don't know what Kabam are going to do. I mean, I'm just about to record this video here. This one that I was meant to record was meant to be a 7-star, like a Titan crystal opening, which I'm going to do next. But this is very important to kind of like mention for those that have, because there's going to be people that have just opened up their crystals thinking to themselves, great, I'm going to shoot for some new champions, and got absolutely nothing as a result, or got something that they've already got several times. There's no confirmation. That's my biggest thing. This is a good point right here. Not trying to be dense, but does that mean that the base pool is updated now? Like, I think what I'll do is I'll just quickly reboot game right now to see if the crystal's been removed. Because if it has been removed, then Kabam are going to fix it, bring it back in again. But that's another thing. Like, people want to go and figure out if they've, well, got the stuff back in. Like, they've got the right stuff. They're opening up the right kind of champions to get the right crystals to get the new champions. There's also the other thing of, yeah, I feel for this. I had 50 crystals and there were none of the newly added. So that, whilst I'm recording this video, this was about 7 minutes ago. Because I'm recording this about 6:54, and it's 6 minutes, but 7 minutes. It's going to go 7 minutes in a minute. But yeah, it's like, yeah, if you've opened up 50 of them and they're not exactly that, then you'll just be really pissed. In game, it's the same crystal that's there. I've got one here, so I'll just kind of quickly, I'll just do a quick example here to see if there's anyone. I think I just saw did I just see a Mega Sentinel? I think I just saw Cat Marvel movie. Yeah, it has been updated, so I can confirm. If you can see that in the reel, there are champions that have been updated within it. Nightcrawler's in it, Cat Marvel movie. Oh, that's actually a great dupe, by the way. So if you stayed longer into the video, I just picked up a dupe of my Ironheart for the. That's good, because I was thinking about like investing into that champion. Well, there you go. But yes, I can confirm that those champions have been updated. The crystal is updated now because we saw them in the reel. And I was close to getting a Nightcrawler, close to a Cat Marvel movie, so at least we can confirm that at the same time. Yeah. And this is really messing up people who are waiting on Regal Ravagers. That's true. My last purchase will be the 3 to 4 gem selector to get Gifted Guardian. I don't want to buy that until I spin out these crystals. I'm down to 72 hours on that. Oh yeah, because that's another thing. People are making that decision on whether they are buying now for stuff, not buying for stuff, making those preparation decisions. Of course, you know, if you're doing the last minute spend on Regal Ravagers before it ends, then, you know, hats off, fair play to you. Anyway, that's it for the video. If there's any more sizable updates around compensation, we'll find out. But apart from that, that's really it for the coverage. Yeah, confirmation is it's kind of like fixed for now. And oh, hang on, there's been one more thing. One more thing. As we're just about to end the video, there's been one more thing. Fix has been up, we know. And all champions have now been added to Crystal. We are still discussing compensation, but I want to get updates as we're moving along. Thanks for your patience. Okay, so there we go. And now it's the end of the video. You see what happens. You try and make a video and context changes rapidly, but it is what it is. Thanks very much for watching. And what do you feel about this? How do you feel about this? Put it in the comments. I'll see you soon for some other coverage. Hopefully, a Titan Crystal opening that goes well, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Bye bye, everybody.